Hello everyone, I'm Vince Wizayimana. I'm the founder and the CEO of Murava. The company was founded in 2021. So I was born and raised in rural areas of Rwanda, but back then I was really great in mathematics and science, and then that gave me really the good performance, which led me to securing the US-based university. And then after that period of time, when you go to US-based university, the environment is really different from what we saw in the African context in terms of the skills you get, the opportunities you get. And then from there, that was the curiosity around. And then I finished my university, and then I got a job in one of the corporate institutions here in Rwanda. But at the same time, I kept watching the skills development, job opportunities in the digital economy, and I came to realize that most of my colleagues, whom we studied together back in high schools, the guys are unemployed, and others are really spending their time studying the traditional curriculum, which is not running with the jobs market. And then from there, I did deep research on bridging the gap between in-demand skills for the digital economy, and also to even probably looking at how can we probably extend the job opportunities across Africa, and even to the whole world. And then that's where we came up with really the solution of saying, okay, let us set out a mission of building Africa's largest workforce of digital talents. From our story, we made it in terms of acquiring the in-demand skills. We got amazing jobs, so we can do this for other fellow young people across Africa, starting from Rwanda, so that we can build enough workforce with the skills needed in the digital economy, and we supply them to the opportunities which are available in Africa and also in the global markets in America and the US. Yeah. Yeah, of course, with the problem we are solving, we are really making sure that we solve high rate of youth unemployment in Africa, but also at the same time participating in reducing the talent shortage in the global markets. And then when you look at these problems, they are really massive. When we look at the data in 2030, there is more than 85 million jobs will not be filled due to the lack of skills supply from the workforces. So you understand that the problem is currently big, and also in the future it's big. So in terms of what we built, we had to make sure that, okay, how do we solve these 20 problems? Youth unemployment, talent shortage, and skills gaps. And we built a marketplace platform where companies and organizations are using our marketplace platform to hire and outsource Africa's quality workforce on demand, with the focus on the talents really which are into any demand skills for the digital economy, digital media and marketing, research and data and technology. And we sometimes also do the other careers depending on the needs from our partner clients and the companies. So that's what we do. You understand, we have two business lines. We offer professional services to companies and organizations, but with adopting outsourcing and freelancing models where we deploy project teams on demand to companies and organizations, either be it full-time, either being remote-based or even on-site based. So then another one is, of course, you understand, as a talent marketplace platform, we have enough talents who are tested, vetted, ready to join different companies and organizations, and we do recruitment as a service where we are really enabling companies now to hire very quickly on demand to find full-time employees. So that's sort of what we provide. You understand, there is a technology aspect, but also there is a human resource aspect. Yeah, thank you. So of course, we really combine three values. First of all is the access. We are enabling companies now to hire in 48 hours, while companies in a normal ways it takes them 1 month to 3 months to find the talent they might be looking for in terms of the job opening they have. You understand, access and even faster process in terms of what we are doing, and we built the technology platform to enable us to do this quick matching with also the AI matching algorithm we are already working on, which have to help us in terms of matching jobs and skills faster, right skill to right job. So that's one. Second, we're also looking at the ways of really becoming solving a time consuming thing, because you understand, if something has been taking 1 month to 3 months and you are now making it possible in 48 hours, 5 days, that's the value in terms of time, and you know time is money. Coming to cost effective, we are despite we are being more efficient than traditional based companies, which are either doing human resources, providing outsourcing services, professional services, etc. But we are becoming 40% cheaper than to what they are doing, where we are faster and we are adopting modern technologies. So you understand, imagine enabling companies to get simple processes, short period of time, and even are giving them cost-effective solution in what we are building. So you find that we are combining those value propositions really in one solution. Thank you. So I think from our core business, you understand we are dealing with skills supply and skills demand. We have already matched the 490 talents with jobs and projects. Some of enough workforces into freelancing and outsourcing models. They are working on a daily basis, monthly basis on various professional services that we source from our partner companies and organizations. And that does have joined the companies on a full-time employment models. That's one. And another one is we became good to the investors. We became aware of what we have to do, building traction as early as possible, and we have been closing some investments from different organizations and even institutional investors. Yeah, thank you. So I think next 3 years already we have the plan. When our plan in next 3 years is to make sure that as of now, we wanted to have matched the 5,000 talents with jobs and projects. That's one. And at that time, we wanted to be working with 1,000 companies and organizations, many companies across Africa and also other companies in America and Europe. And also with even the revenues, and I have to probably mention this because we are keen on revenues that we want to make on our financial projections, which we built on a data-driven model for our past 2 years. We want really to be hitting almost 5 million annual revenues USD in terms of what we wanted to be achieving the revenues, and we are really looking forward to becoming a variable free presence in 5 countries. Thank you. Yeah, of course, many setbacks. When you are building an innovation space, you know, most of the times you will go to talk to companies and organizations, you tell them, now we can hire for you as soon as possible. And then they tell you that, you know what, we already have our methodologies, etc. They rate you. But at the end of the day, most of the times when you keep pushing, they see that you are doing amazing, then they come back. So that's when you get clients rejections. So, but when you keep really working on what you said that you can do, they will realize that you were serious in what you proposed, and then they might come back. Another one is the financial headache. This is very difficult because at the end of the day here in Rwanda, in Africa, we are building solutions which are innovative, which are really very, very expensive to build while we don't have the resources. So most of the times you are running to different friends asking little money for operations, working capital, etc. Financial headache become really a bad scenario to us. But the good thing, the more you face financial headache, the more you understand your business in terms of numbers. So you understand all of the challenges bring with the opportunities, but of course, you know, startups are not easy things to build, very difficult, very complex. It requires that hustle, skin on the game, etc. to make sure that at least you can build something scalable and even tangible in terms of either impacts in the area you are serving, but also in terms of even the revenues for economic development for, of course, various stakeholders involved, the communities, countries, continent, and the whole world. Yeah. Yeah, so I think for customers, our customers are mainly companies and organizations. As of now with Murava, when you need to hire full-time employees, you give us the request, and then after giving us the request in 48 hours, we need to make sure that we get the talents that you are looking for. That's one. Second, when you have various projects where you are outsourcing teams of consultants, freelancers, trust us in terms of building project teams on a demand that we deploy on a project, jobs, etc. So you find that now we are really becoming more efficient, we are faster, and also we are cost effective than traditional HR methodologies and even traditional professional services outsourcing methodologies which are in place. Yeah.